Africa is a continent rich in resources, natural, human, and many more. Amidst all of this wealth, it is unfortunate that not all Africans get to take part in it, due to a myriad of reasons. Reasons that are not limited to ethnic clashes or wars. This has resulted in rural-urban migration, in search of more opportunities and a better quality of life. The vulnerable groups, such as children, women, and the elderly, are left in rural areas to deal with struggles of life on their own. At the same time, the high urban population has caused the mushrooming of informal settlements. Globally, about 1 billion people live in informal settlements, commonly known as slums. In sub-Saharan Africa, this goes for approximately 53 million people. Zeroing in on Kenya, about 61% of the entire urban population lives in slums, and the numbers continue to escalate every day.
This has continued to widen the gap between the rich and the poor, breeding further inequalities. The slum dwellers are faced with poor living and health conditions, lack of access to clean drinking water, and lack of quality education. This not only challenges the achievement of sustainable development goals, but is also a strain on the locals that cannot be overstated. In order to bridge the inequality gap, under SDG 10, the Elimisha Empowerment community-based organization seeks to work with communities living in slum areas located in Nakuru County, Kenya. This is achieved through incorporating technology to build community strength in terms of education, governance, household strengthening, bridging intergenerational gaps, and caring for the vulnerable in the community.
Currently, Elimisha Empowerment is focusing on Nyamaroto slum, so as to help the children in this area access quality education, as well as providing the community members with basics on how to use technology in their everyday lives. Nyamaroto slum is located approximately 5 kilometers from Nakuru town, in Nakuru County, Kenya. It occupies nearly 4 acres of land, with about 500 households and an average of 8 people per household. The rate of single mothers is gradually increasing, and children in this particular area are exposed to poor living conditions, diseases, alcohol, and drug abuse. The majority of the slum dwellers suffer from either HIV or TB, which have claimed the lives of many young mothers. Their children are left under the mercies of their grandparents, who in many cases have little or no proper understanding of the importance of education. One such case is John Kuroki, who is a victim of these circumstances. Brought up by a single mother, John has grown up in the Nyamaroto slums. In October 2019, his mother died after suffering from a chronic disease, leaving him under the care of his grandparents, who are rather elderly and find it difficult to cater to his needs. This 6-year-old boy is hoping to acquire quality primary education through the free primary education program offered by the Kenyan government. However, the slum conditions are making it difficult to achieve his goal. Picture this: surrounded by drug and alcohol abusers, peers who do not value education, school dropouts, and elderly grandparents who can barely cater to his education and basic needs. John's future seems bleak. So how can we put a smile on John's future and other children just like him in the slums? This is a call for action. With your donation of either €38 or $40, you can support a child's education to a boarding school. There they will be able to gain quality education in a conducive learning environment, far away from harsh slum conditions. If you are interested in helping, please visit us at www.elimishaempowerment.org to make a donation. Thank you for your time, and thank you very much in advance for your support.